And I'm going to read a poem called Delivery, and it was written to my mother. Delivery. We become ourselves in the way of the rain returning to rain. Some days I think I never left her body. We are the sandstorm and its desert. We leave each other like the songs of birds and whales, leaving the mouths of birds and whales. The act is like separating God from life and art from the canvas after the paint has dried. Perhaps we are still connected by flesh, and the line that separates us is as hazy as the earth meeting the atmosphere. A bird opens its beak and the song dissolves into air. From the distance, it's just a reflection. Two women, each laboring to be free of the other. The next poem was written for my grandmother in Taiwan. It's called Floodwaters. The fog will not lift from the city, from the damp air. In the spring, rain replenishes the drinking water. The impatiens and basil are weighted down by rainfall. We can only take so much, and the rest is heavy. We lived apart for so long, our words are floodwaters that cannot be absorbed. So that you will think of me when I am gone, I pull a bloom from the jasmine and drop it into your teacup. A typhoon is coming that will skim the coast and head for mainland. Years ago, there were photographs that could not be saved. You kept what you could of the remains. Now that I finally returned, I cannot bear the mosquitoes, the clotheslines, the boiled water. Even the frogs sing in another language. But nothing about the island is true from the way we represent it. You explain these things as you brush my hair with an ivory comb, and I listen as a woman with only a child's words. It's been 15 years, and when I speak, you are still finishing my sentences. Imagined hours. 1. We cut the night like a grapefruit. You offer me the hemisphere, which I carve into triangles. I arrange them into numbers that add up to the days in June. 19. June with her voice filling the garden with lush greens. We speak vows to one another. You trace the outline of my windpipe until I cannot speak. There is just air between us, our ribs rising and falling. 2. I dream in the lake house shadows that we sleep in musty blankets and bathe in well water until our skin smells of sulfur. We cannot drink the water because it is bitter. You read to me under the faded curtains until I remember, and I remember a man who brought wilted lilies after driving a great distance. He threw them into the water, and the water became sweet. 3. You come home with stains on your white coat, the blood of a stranger. On the news, we hear that the boy lived. They found marl in the soil at the site of the accident. Your fingers press against the vertebrae of my spine until we sleep. Our sleep is a detour through corridors where children are passing. A girl loses clumps of her golden hair. I offer her my womb, an empty bed no child has laid upon.